In my previous video regarding coral reefs, I wasn't too specific about who, what, when, where, and why. In this video, I'll be more specific and hopefully it will help you understand this important topic even more. Just as a refresher, the coral reef is 2.5 million years old. It is 1,400 miles long, which includes approximately 2,900 individual reefs. The reef is larger than the United Kingdom, which is pretty big, but when you start to think of all the animals living in the reefs and how they depend so much on the reef to live, it shows how the reef is pretty vital to ocean life. The reef isn't just filled with fish, it's also the largest population and largest breeding ground for green turtles. All these turtles come here to the reef to find mates and to have their offspring. If just this fact hasn't changed what you think about saving the coral reefs in general, I hope I can interest you in saving the Australian coral reef in particular. The Australian coral reef has been bleaching itself for a while now due to the rise in temperature in the water. The coral becomes overly stressed since the water temperature is abnormal and it's receiving more sunlight than usual. The coral expels the algae that they grow on their bodies and it leaves them a ghostly white color. This isn't the first time we've been near to losing the coral reef. In 1998, an underwater heat wave killed 16% of the coral reef, which was one of the first major bleaching events in history. So what caused it? El Niño. So who or what is El Niño? El Niño was a hurricane that passed primarily through Southeast Asia in 1998. Because of El Niño, the water temperatures rise and sparked the first major coral bleaching in history. It took 12 years for a majority of the coral to recover. Sadly, most weren't able to, which includes coral that is slow growing and is considered the backbone of many coral reefs. The Australian bleaching is the third bleaching event in history, and so far the longest, starting from 2014 to 2016. Not only are we going to lose the reef, but also 500 million people and the income worth about 30 billion are at stake. We now are better equipped to handle this bleaching event, but even then it is hard to control it. The bleaching is happening as a result of warm beaches, so due to climate change, the coral is bleaching itself. Climate change occurs when increased levels of atmospheric carbon dioxide produced by fossil fuels starts to change the weather patterns of a particular region. Climate change can also change Earth's overall climate. As it does this, everything is affected, from crops to ocean life. We can help cut down on climate change, even if it's not a huge change. It is something. 1. Buy energy-efficient products. 2. Conserve energy when you are at home or at work. 3. Plant trees or flowers. 4. Reduce, reuse, recycle. These are just 4 small tips you can use to help reduce climate change. If we all work together, we can help stop overall coral bleaching and prevent future reefs from dying. Don't you want to go scuba diving with the fish and turtles? Let's start now. It's never too late to take care of the world.